Welcome back to day 9 of the 100 horror films in 31 days. I got 4 films in. First up is The Invisible Ray, another Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi pairing, and a great one. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. This time, Karloff plays a well-meaning scientist who has discovered how to capture images from a distant star, uh, and use that ability to basically, well, you could use it for good or for bad. In this case, it turns out for the bad because Karloff ends up being poisoned, if you will, and whenever he touches somebody, it kills them. Lugosi is a scientist doctor that's trying to simultaneously treat Karloff, but also use this new find to his own means as well. Great film, 7.5 out of 10. Next up is a crime thriller with Bela Lugosi, 1940s Black Friday. And in this one, Karloff is playing a doctor that trying to save his friend, he transplants the brain of his friend into a criminal. And this criminal is involved with Lugosi because they're both trying to uh, get a hold of some cash. It's a typical crime deal. Uh, this one's a little bit different because you don't get the interaction between Karloff and Lugosi that you got in the other films, but still pretty good. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next up is a Vinegar Syndrome release, Disconnected, 1984, I think. Gorman Betchert, who did Psychos and Love, directed this really off-putting, slightly different slasher film. It's much more of a slow burn psychological thriller about these two sisters. One works at a video store, and they get involved with a serial killer, and simultaneously they're receiving these like disturbing phone calls that actually eventually makes them go nuts. Different take on the slasher genre. Very sophisticated for its low budget. I mean, it's a low budget indie film, but I mean, I liked it a lot. Vinegar Syndrome did a great job with the release. I give it a 7 out of 10. And then finally, I finished up with a Giallo, 1971's The Bloodstained Butterfly. Ducario Tucciari, I think is how you pronounce it. He directed this film, and it's not your mother's Giallo. This is one that, well, you've got it has a lot. It does have a black glove killer, first of all, but this time the motivations of the killer are different from your average Giallo, as well as it's pretty much early in the film that you realize who the killer is. Evelyn Stewart is in this, and Helmut Berger, and both are on interviews on this. Evelyn Stewart is like an hour-long interview, and Helmut Berger is just an interesting guy to listen to anyway. He's interviewed as well in the special features. Very good Giallo. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but I have to say it was a really good Giallo. I give it an 8 out of 10. I wish Ducari had done a few more of these. I really enjoyed it. All right, well, that's going to wrap up day 9 with the 100 horror films in 31 days. Let me know if you've seen any of those in the comments below. Thanks.